Now I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Craig, this isn't a motorcycle. And you're right, but it's just like a motorcycle, except it has a couple extra tires and a steering wheel, no handlebars. And you may be wondering why I'm doing a truck today, and it's because, well, we've done a lot of motorcycles lately, and I just wanted to do something different. And because I wanted to celebrate a little bit. I got my 2 pre-teenage boys to load the dishwasher without arguing last night. And if you're a dad of boys, you know the struggle. So I'm celebrating today. This is a 1964 Chevy K20 pickup truck. Now, if you guys know anything about old Chevy pickup trucks and the nomenclature, K means 4-wheel drive, 20 means 3/4 ton. So we got 8 lug wheels on this thing, locking hubs, Lycan. If you're ever stranded out in the woods for an extended period of time and you're hungry, you can boil that and eat it. It's kind of like cornflakes. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start in the back and work our way front. Dan, we can tow stuff home. We got a trailer hitch, bumper. That looks to be custom. I'm gonna say that's custom. Tailgate's a little, oh, that's just the way they are, I guess. Got an old license plate, that's pretty cool. What do we have in the back? Yep, we got leaf springs there, drum brakes. I don't know, I think that might be like a Dana 60 axle. Oh, it's kind of hard to tell, but underneath this wood is a wood bed. So this had a wood bed. This is cool. Look, they welded a bench vise to the tailgate. So when you put the tailgate down, you had a bench vise. Contractors, they're always thinking of the good stuff. This is a long bed, and they called these the fleet side. They had fleet side and step side. Fleet side was the smooth. Step side had the wheel well on the outside. Well, you know what a step side is. And this is the long bed with a 127-inch wheelbase, 17-inch split rim wheels. And if you guys know anything about split rim wheels, you know exactly where those things are headed. It's right into the chuck it bucket. Let's look at the other side. I didn't even look at it. Could not even be a truck over here. I never even looked at this side. So this side looks pretty much just like the other side.
Really good.
Yeah. Fair to excellent. The really cool thing is like all this sheet metal, it's just on bolts. Yeah, but 7/16 or is that a 1/2 inch? Wrench, you can take the whole truck apart, I think. Gas? Guess we're gonna need a key. Door's open. It doesn't have power windows, Dan. Look at this. This is how windows used to work. No, you might be too young for that, but you had these cranks here, and that's what made the window go up and down. And then the favorite thing, I don't know why they ever got rid of the wing windows. Door latch. Hey, what do we got in here? Take a gander in there.
Looks like we got a lot in here.
Oh, my word.
What's that rack for, Craig?
Love it.
Really big wrench rack.
So we got 4-speed, and then our 4-wheel drive shifter here. Spray painted dash. We got some extra parts. That's an air cleaner. There's a manifold, some stuff in boxes. What do we got here? This is the carpet. Do you think I can sit on this without it falling through the floor? It does not have a tilt wheel, I don't think. No tilt wheel. I should have looked for mice before I sat down. Look at that, the throttle pedal is just a little nub. There's no actual pedal. That's kind of cool. You know, if we get this thing to fire up and it looks like we can drive it home, we're gonna probably want to take this and knock it off, or else every bump we hit, it's gonna fall on our faces. Got a clutch. Brake pedal's locked up. That means we're gonna have a stuck master cylinder. There's not a lot of room between here and the steering wheel. Let's see what we got. I think this is, You know, I always say the hardest part about working on a truck is figuring out how to open the hood.
It's true, you always say that.
There. See, the rest is easy.
Keep doing that, Craig. There's not going to be a hood left.
It just makes it faster. This is a Chevy 292. Straight 6. The belt's looking like it's seen its better days. Carburetor. These things ran a, what's the name of that carburetor? Something goofy.
Is it a Mikuni?
No, it's not a Mikuni. I wish it was. That's where the oil goes. We got an orange valve cover that says Chevrolet. Now, if you guys were hot rodders back then in the 80s and stuff, you knew that the orange Chevrolet valve covers added horsepower. There was talk where it added between 3 to 7 horsepower just by adding that valve cover. Yeah. So that's the part why the brakes are stuck. That whole thing's stuck. How's the frame look? Frame looks pretty good. Luckily, these things leaked a lot of oil and kind of just preserved the frame, kind of like my Ridgeline. We should see if this motor's free. We should see if we have spark, and then we'll check out the fuel. I'm guessing there's compression, I don't know. Now, these trucks came with a couple different engine options, I believe. Some of the earlier ones ran, I don't know what they were, 230s, 235s. But this is a 292, so it's a 4.8 liter inline six. And then I think it has a Muncie 4-speed. But this thing here is putting out a whopping 170 horsepower with 275 foot-pounds of torque. That's why it's got a trailer ball on the back end. You want to get some B-roll? I'll grab my tools. See if we can start a pickup truck. If we can figure out if we can make it home with it.
Do it, Craig.
All right, let's get to work.
Let's get to work. Wow, why'd you start working on it?
You caught me. Okay, well, here's the news. I forgot my spark plug sockets.
Uh-oh.
Gonna be one of them days.
They're probably good.
They're probably good. See if this thing turns over, does cranky things. Dan, watch here. Make sure all that stuff spins. Hey, it's free.
No way.
So many parts sitting on the front seat. Who would have guessed? Let's see if this key, now we can see if we have gas or not. That's why there's, oh, look, it's that one.
Oh, okay.
Always read the instructions. See? So much better. Oh, uh-huh, yep. Smells gaseous, gaseous.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to look down there.
Not with that attitude.
What? All right, well, we'll try. I can actually see down there more than I thought I would. I can see how gaseous it smells.
So this truck was I think a municipality truck at one point in time. And then, what does that say? Squirrel! Beer City Inc. What's that next word? Oh, furnace. Beer City Inc. Furnace Grove,
Minersville.
PA. They use salt on the roads up here.
So that was where they were supplying furnaces to the miners
Yeah, something like that.
who were mining for beer.
So we got some gas. I can't take the spark plugs out because I'm an idiot and forgot my spark plug sockets. So here's what we're gonna do, Dan. Put this key back in. And we're gonna hope and pray this thing, I think it'll fire. Why not? It's CDI, so if it spins, if we have battery, there's no points, there's no nothing to clean. Oh, let's check the oil. Look, we got a new fuel pump. Looks like a relatively new fuel filter. We got it leaking out of the float bowl. That's a good sign. Let's check oil. We're a little light on oil, so let's add a little oil. Oh, you know what? We got to add oil to the Ridgeline too. Dan, don't let me forget. I brought 2.5 gallons because I figured this takes 5 or 6 quarts. And the Ridgeline takes 5 quarts.
It seems just as likely that this truck's going to be towing the Ridgeline home.
Yo, wouldn't that be a twist of fate? Oh, dang it.
Yeah, make sure you spill
Oh
it
yeah,
all
spill
over.
it all over the belt. That's gonna help it not slip.
Yeah.
Perfect. Now it's just the right amount. Couldn't have done it any more better. So anyway, I think I started a story and then got sidetracked like I normally do. This truck was I think a municipal truck. Good way to tell is because of the yellow paint. They paint them to look like school buses. And then after it served its duty as a municipal truck, you know, and probably all it ever did most of its life was take the guys for coffee in the morning. Probably put 16,000 miles on it. Never left the town limit. It got sold and I think a local contractor had it for a while. And then, you know, stuff. And it's been sitting here. Dan, is there a sticker on the windshield?
Yes. Sticker says 90.
90, so that's 35 years. And like we discussed previously, you can't drive anything without an inspection sticker on it. So, you know, it's been sitting here for 35 years. Okay, we'll fill that up and then it can gurgle itself around in there a bit. Ugh. Oil, we gotta put Ridgeline. Oil in the Ridgeline. Well, I don't know, man. We got oil. We got some coolant. I spilled oil on the belt just so that I knew that wouldn't squeak. I'm going to say some of this fuel line here looks like it's not quite 35 years old. And it's getting warm. And it's 11:45. I don't know if I feel like pulling carburetors at the moment. I know for sure I'm going to want to get that thing off. That lid, we're going to have to look in that lid because those brakes are locked up solid. Do you want to spritz starting fluid?
Sure. I'll spritz it.
Okay, you're spritzing. Put a mist in this general area here.
Oh, very generally?
Yeah.
Shouldn't it be going like in there?
Yeah,
something?
we want it to go in.
Well, then that's where I'm aiming.
Okay.
Right?
Yep. How's everything else look? Front didn't fall off yet. Dan, let's see what happens here. Look at the size of that door latch. Holy mackerel. They don't make them like that anymore. We don't want the door to fall off.
These are very, very strong vessels.
Ready, Freddie?
Ready.
Hey! Hey! Yo!
Purring like a kitten.
It's idling.
Like a really big kitten.
Brakes are still stuck though.
Oh, that didn't knock loose the brakes?
Look, I bet this goes on there. We should work on trucks more often, Ted.
Oh, yeah. That's way easier than motorcycles.
Look at that! I don't know how these gauges work.
Do they work?
I don't know.
That's the first question.
The oil gauge, it just looks like, I don't know, is it a light that turns on if it doesn't?
That would be my guess.
89,731 miles. Thing's been sitting here for 35 years. Put a little oil in it, some coolant, and the thing fires right up. I'll be a monkey's uncle. We gotta figure out why brakes aren't working. Now that it runs, I didn't check the power steering. I'm just kidding, there's no power steering. Let's see. Oh wait, I'm smelling something. Oh, that's probably just oil that I dripped everywhere.
Oh, yeah, it's fine.
Completely missed the funnel.
Okay, just get all those parts nice and lubed up.
Ugh. Okay, let's see here. What do we got up here? This is brakes. Oh, there's your problem.
Looks juicy.
Yeah, that's what our brake fluid looks like.
Oh.
Okay.
You just add water, right? Because it's a powder?
Yeah, that's right. It's like condensed milk. So that's the thing. It runs. I can't believe it runs. But we don't have brakes. And I didn't test to see if it would like move front or back any. Because there is no brake. See if it'll back up an inch. Those are going to be our brakes.
Smooth as butter.
Oh, I broke the brake free.
Did you really?
Or else I pushed the pedal through the floorboard. One of the two. Huh. So, that's good news. Truck moves front and back.
And you can stop it?
No, I can't stop it.
Oh.
The brakes don't work. But they move. They don't work. But I would like to figure out why they don't work. I don't know if it's master cylinder or if it's lines. It's probably a combination of everything. How do we figure that out? That's really exciting. Just change the whole mood. Let's look underneath this thing. What do we got? Come here, buddy. Oh, wow. I think that's the exhaust.
Oh, geez.
We're gonna wanna do something with that before we, drive it down the road. Frame looks pretty good. Body mounts and cab mounts look like you'd expect. So check this out. So this is a transfer case right here. That's the transmission right there. That shaft is going to the transmissions right there. And then that drive shaft comes back to this transfer case right here. So that is what they call a divorced transfer case because the transfer case isn't attached to the transmission. That's pretty rad. This is wild. Okay, I see a brake line. Wonder if we can put a little juice to that and see if it exposes a leak. Okay, so I just realized it's not going to be today that we can attempt to maybe drive this thing home, but we definitely cannot take any sort of chances. Like, we got to be responsible, we got to be safe, and if you look where we're at, everything is on a hill. This is like little Pittsburgh. So either we go down there, and if the brakes aren't working, we probably crash into a dump truck, hit the tree, and die. If we go up there and we have to stop at that stop sign, we'll probably just roll back down the hill, and then we'll hit the same dump truck and die, but we'll be doing it in reverse. Well, let's figure out. Put a little juice in here. Maybe we'll get lucky and it'll point to some obvious leakage. Gurgle, gurgle, gurgle. This is probably not the way to do it. Let's see if there's any action when I do.
Should I be looking for something?
I was looking to see if there was any sort of movement in that. So that thing's just locked up tight. So we need a master cylinder. What do we got for brake stuff up here? I didn't see any obvious spots where the brake line was bad. We got a Rancho suspension, RS 6000. I mean, that's worth 3 or 4 horsepower. Not seeing any oil just pouring out of anywhere. Let's hit the lugs with some blaster, see where we end up. Yeah. All right, grab my jack. This is a first for us, isn't it, Dan? This is kind of exciting. Working on a four-legged animal.
Working on a Chevy.
It's the heartbeat of America. Ah, dang it. That's my face. This thing just got to weigh 6,000 pounds. What's going on? Ah!
Dude.
We keep talking how fun it would be to have like a service truck where you just roll up and you got tools and everything you need in the service truck to do fun stuff like this. And then at the end of the day, I just end up throwing a couple things in a cardboard box and calling it a day. Cardboard boxes are a lot cheaper than service trucks. This doesn't look like fun at all. I couldn't find my impact.
You mean it isn't actually fun?
No, it's not. It's
Oh, okay.
freaking tight. I couldn't find my impact this morning. How the worst comes to worst, we just go to Harbor Freight.
It's 2 miles down the road.
It's 2 miles down the road. You're never more than 2 miles away from a Harbor Freight, like the Dollar General of the tool world. All right, so gotta grab an impact to take off those wheels because those lugs are rusted fast. So in the meantime, I'm gonna pull off this master cylinder. Should have done this before I tried putting fluid in. I should have known better. Okay, so we need one of these. Something that looks like that.
We could just get one of those.
I'm sure every Napa has one of these on the shelf. Remind me to get my tetanus booster. Way better than trying to do it by hand, Dan. These are 8-bolt, 6.5 inch lug space, and they're what they call lug-centric wheels. So that means if you look at the lug nut, it's on a bevel there, convex. Is that convex? And the wheel's concave, so it's not just flat. See? So this meets in with the wheel, and this is what centers the wheel. It's not centered on the pilot hole, called lug-centric. Now, you don't want to lose any of these in your yard because if the lawnmower finds them, they'll shoot them through your neighbor's window. Oh, shoot. That came off a lot easier than I thought it was going to. I thought that thing was going to be stuck fast. Weighs a metric ton. So in my brain, this brake drum just kind of slid off, but now I'm starting to wonder if that's actually how it's going to work.
Floating rear brake, you gotta take the axle out.
I was just informed. Yeah, you got to pull the axle, and then you got the lock nut on the inside, and to get the hub off. We're not doing that right now. That's not happening. So let's put the wheel back on. Oh my gosh, I'm not joking when I say this thing weighs
Many pounds. You want
many pounds.
You want help?
I'll need your help, Dan.
Okay, well, fine. I'll just go home.
I just got it. I think my chiropractor watches the channel, and when he sees me do dumb stuff like that, he starts, like boat shopping, motorcycle shopping. Those are never coming off. Never. Okay, so hopefully, I had this whole big envision thing planned out for this, and we're gonna replace all these parts and and we're gonna drive it home. And now that list of parts is dwindling and dwindling to where we might just throw a master cylinder on it, see if we can get these brakes to work and be safe, and then we drive it home. We're making good progress, Dan. So my thinking is, got a set of those, if we can find a set of rubber, throw them on these wheels. Don't drink that.
Can I pour it in the Ridgeline?
Oh yeah, we gotta put oil in the Ridgeline.
You got what you came for?
Got what I came for.
Nice.
Maybe even a little more than I came for.
The real Chevrolet K20 is the tires we found along the way.
Oh, there's holes up here. I bet you they had a swirly light on top like them township guys do. Probably also took 2 of them to plug it in, like those township guys do. Okay, have we insulted most of our viewer base now?
I don't know. Have you identified any more groups we could still insult?
Oh, while we're here.
Oh, is that the real reason why we're bringing this back to the shop? We just needed a new vise.
A bench vise.
Yeah.
You know that thing I got for bench vices? I'll let that sit for a minute. Okay, I think our next step is we're gonna match up a master cylinder, get an oil filter, possibly, get some gas. Dan, let's get some parts, let's get some water, and we'll come back, see what we can do.
fat stacks of wood here for you, Craig. Here's some good stuff.
Yeah,
that's the power window knob.
It's looking better already.
I'm afraid to breathe.
I know, me too. I was just thinking that. Well, I guess I try to move this thing.
Woo!
How far do we got?
A little bit. Oh yeah, use the wiper blades.
I don't want them to work.
They're still going. Oh man. That's like nails on a chalkboard.
Yeah, I don't want them to scratch the window.
Yeah! I've got a chalk in front of it. We definitely have more space than we have before.
I mean, we can, I think, work with it.
Before, yeah. We can at least get to that door now.
Yeah.
You wanna go see what's in that door?
Yeah.
I'll let you do the honors, Craig. That's a nice door. Oh. Dear Padre, I consider myself a pretty good Catholic. I pray and attend Mass regularly. I try to keep the commandments and love my neighbor, but I haven't gone to confession in several years. Is that okay?
No.
Do I have to go to confession each year? Don't forget to go to confession. I'm learning how to be a Catholic, Craig.
Tire off the ground?
Tire is off the ground.
Should we see if those other wheels we've got fit? Oh, yeah. Please fit. Dude! Yeah.
It's a fit.
That'll fit.
It's a fit.
Awesome. All right, now, next thing we got to do is pull these, knock this off, go from there. Oh man, old gear oil. If you guys could smell this.
It smells good.
Hoy.
Smells like something.
Smells like something. Axle. Let's start hitting some stuff. There's a lock tab here. I'm gonna get that bent out of the way. Like that. This is kind of fun. This is definitely different than working on a motorcycle. Gotta switch it up every once in a while, you know, Dan?
Sometimes motorcycle, sometimes truck.
Yeah,
Sometimes boat.
that's right. And now, this should be loose. So there's an adjustment here, or that's how you get into the adjustment. I don't know, I imagine everything's probably pretty locked up that I won't be able to back that adjustment off. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be moving that adjuster. Let's see if we can kind of brute force these things off. Think there's going to be any brakes in here when we get in here, or is it just going to be rust?
I think the brakes are already coming out.
Yeah, this here's the brakes.
Yep. Should we,
Stick to motorcycles?
well, I was gonna say, should we shoot some like PB in the other wheels while we're at it?
That probably wouldn't hurt. It's not the worst idea I've heard all day, Dan.
What is the worst idea you've heard all day?
I'm not sure. Let's go work on a truck. Yeah, so the pads are just coming right along with that.
You can see them?
I can kind of see what's going on here now. And yeah, the pads are definitely stuck to the drums. I'm not sure what that means. I can't even get into like get the brake pads or to get the brake to try to pop them off the rotors here.
So I'm wondering, like, do you just put chemicals in there and wait?
What I'm learning is no matter what we do, like, yeah, we're gonna need new parts for in here.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if we go soaking them with PB Blaster, you know?
Right.
But, I mean, what we got going on here isn't working, that's for sure. I don't know why I'm kind of surprised.
Pain in the lug nuts.
Pain right square in the lug nuts. Here, let's spray the brake adjuster over there. It's always coming up with great ideas. Let's do a truck, it'll be fun. Dan and his crazy ideas. Wish I had a big puller. If I can get that adjuster to loosen up, that would help for sure too. So, all right, well, guess I'll just keep working, Dan. No sense to sit here and feel sorry for myself, you know?
I mean, you can. It's not advised, but you can.
Ain't nobody care.
You can always sit here, feel sorry for yourself. I can record it. We'll see if anybody wants to watch that.
Nope.
What's the next step? Heat and beat?
I don't know if it is or not. All I got's that little torch. So there's these pieces come through the backing plate, and then there's a spring, and then there's these, and that's what holds like the brake shoes and stuff onto that backing plate. Well, those fell off, and the springs are out and everything. So I was hoping I could maybe just pull the pads, the shoes along with the drum too, but that's not working because there's springs. If I don't think I can overcome, I'd have to, I don't know, can I pop springs off? I doubt it.
Whoa, what do you see, Greg?
Rusty brake parts. Trying. Let me see if I can get a little more movement on this side quick. Every time I hit something like that, I get a bunch of crap in my ears. Then is it possible we just throw this thing on a truck and get it home? Dan,
Craig,
I'm admitting defeat.
you're admitting defeat.
I'm admitting defeat.
Don't admit defeat, then
Dude.
other people will feel defeat.
If we've been working on this one here for what, 6 hours?
Yeah, something like that.
And we didn't get it off yet, like this is gonna be a nightmare. I think what we gotta do, even if we do get this off, or when we get it off, like everything on there is gonna be replaced. It's not gonna be as easy as throwing some or some wheel cylinders on and calling it a day. So instead of getting ourselves in a pickle here in some guy's backyard, I feel like we gotta just call it for what it is, and that's utter defeat. You know, when people see the videos and they're like, you know, like, well, of course you're gonna get it running or else you wouldn't put the video on. Well, here's an instance where I guess we got it running, but I don't think we're driving this thing home.
Just added a new layer of suspense to the whole channel.
Yeah.
Click on it because maybe we won't get it running.
Maybe.
Or maybe we won't get it home. Maybe we'll get it running, but we won't get it home.
Hey, all sorts of options.
In this case, we're gonna get it running and we're gonna tow it home. Axle.
Axle. Dude, these wheels are so heavy. I don't need you, Dan. Keep saying that, you're gonna stop showing up for work. I think we're making the right call here because we're gonna end up just needing part after part after part. I don't wanna be taking up this guy's backyard too long, making a circus out of things. And then we still have the whole thing where it's like, well, we wanna be safe on the drive home. So I do have new tires coming for some of those rims. But if I don't feel great about the brakes, like I said, we don't need to make a spectacle out of this guy's place. Don't want to take up his backyard with a truck jack stands for the next 2 weeks. So I say we tuck our tail between our legs, call our guy with a truck, get the truck
To tow the truck.
to do the thing, and we get this thing back to the shop where we can actually make some progress. I
Sounds
don't know.
good, Craig.
That's what I'm thinking anyway. Dan, we don't win them all, but I'm glad I got this out of my system. I'm excited to get it on the truck, get it back, and at least get it pressure washed and cleaned off, and then we can tell exactly what it is we got.
Just in case we pressure wash it and there's
If
like a
it falls apart, the front falls off.
oh, and then the front, and then we find out there's like a K10 hiding underneath
Oh,
it.
that would be disappointing. K10 and sheep's
But if it was a
clothes.
clean K10, would it be that disappointing?
No, that would be pretty rad. I would take that. I got sweat in my eyes. My underwear's so far up my crack, I can't hardly feel my legs. I'm hot. We gave it a good shot. All right, I'm calling defeat. I'm not able to drive this truck home. There's just too much, and I don't have enough time to do it correctly so that we are not a danger to ourselves or anybody else on the road. Those things are locked up tight. I figure if we spend 5-6 hours at the one and still don't have it off, that's another 30 hours worth of work till we get all the way around. We're gonna get a truck in here, get this thing picked up and back to the shop. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, but grab yourself something old and fun and start wrenching. Give it a try, because you'll never win or lose if you don't try.
You'll just lose.
It's always
You
losing.
lose all the battles you don't, well, never mind.
Thanks for watching. I'm gonna throw some videos up here. Check them out. You guys have a great weekend. I still got some work to do. There's so much rust in my hair.